Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakudash. A double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone salutations to you, Akim, who's pushing the work in truth and sincerity. All right. So as you see on the screen, all right, this is as of late. You know, the elders have done algorithms, and pretty much explain further. I'm not going to do too much explaining because, the rhetoric or jargon is, a little challenging, but, with, taking notes and learning from the elders, man, puts things in perspective. So what I will talk about is the age that we're entering into, okay? And whether you're ready or not is coming, okay? And it's going to shake up and change the world as we know it, comfortability as we know it, all right? And the only way to prepare yourself for the thing that's coming is really casting off this world and the expectations and the fulfillment of the lust of the flesh. All right, you have to really just cast this world away. Also, you have to hasten the kingdom. All right, your thoughts are supposed to be on the kingdom. Okay, all right, and that's the only way you're gonna really, really get, through this thing, man. All right, being brought through the fire, as the scriptures say. Okay, so it's like if I'm all over the place, but through the Spirit I had to do this, so we know what this is essentially, sparking now, okay, the downfall or the accelerated downfall of Babylon the Great, okay. So, I only had a few precepts that, pretty much explains the mindset that we're supposed to be in, the spirit that we're supposed to be in, and ultimately the conclusion is of this lesson is to keep forwarding this, this ministry, to keep up the discipline and hold fast to that which is true, which is these words out of this book. Okay, so Salaki, as you can see, it's Silicon Valley Bank. All right. If you don't know too much about, banks, politics, and the economy, I suggest you check out the elders' algorithm going into that. Okay, which I'll post that, Lord willing, in the description box. Okay, so as we all know, right, this is going to spark more turmoil. All right, so let's start with this one because it pretty much explains this age going out. All right. Essentially, that new age that's coming is really the kingdom, okay? But before the kingdom is established, we got to go through the tribulation, all right? And this is part of the tribulation. This is going to spawn, like the elders was going into briefly, Jacob's trouble, okay? Because they get to have control of all the technocratic, or the tech companies, okay, all right, and that means that they get control over digital currency, digital assets, which we've been saying that we're gonna be going into this beast system, which is a digital based system, with the chip being its the primary part of the whole structure, okay? because if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. But okay, so it's locking. All right, this explains this age, the age we're entering into. This is 2 Esdras 4:26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. All right, for the world hasted fast to pass away. Okay, it cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous, which is the kingdom of heaven. That's what's promised to the righteous. God's kingdom, Yahweh's kingdom here on earth. All right, with the Israelites being the ruling body, having all other nations in subjugation. Okay, this is the age that's coming in. All right, it says, verse 27, it cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. See, in time to come, that new age where this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. All right, and this has to be done away with. That's what it's going to get into explain. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. All right, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Okay, so there's going to be a destruction. All right, before the coming of the promise. All right, which is the kingdom of heaven, which we have to go through great turmoil. We have to go through the fire, the spiritual fire, and the literal fire. Okay, with Lord willing, salvation and being up in the chariots during that thermonuclear blast, which is the lake of fire. Okay, this is going to be like a lake, and the Lord is going to send His fanners. So you're literally going to have waves of fire continuing to consume every element in this place, and that's going to take a very long time. All right, so it says, if therefore, and here's the point, that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come, all right, that is sown with good. All right, so this place has to essentially be, which is sown in the evil, has to be taken out before that place, that promised place, comes. All right, so this is what we're waiting on. But as we're waiting on it, right, how is this place going to be taken out? All right, how's it going to be up? This is 2 Esdras 16:19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right, amendment literally means betterment. All right, something better or change, something put in better, put in place that's better than the thing that was before it. Okay, and that is the famine, the plagues, the tribulation, everything that we've been seeing. These elite Edomites tampering with. Okay, from the deliberate burning down of factories and agriculture. Okay, to deliberately holding back shipments. Okay, right, spoiling goods, getting rid of chickens, you name it. All right, this has been an article on it. Okay, so we've been paying attention with the times. All right, which is very key. All right, this is time. The times that we live in is important that we are watching these things play out, or reading these things in this book, and watching them play out, because in the end of all these things, we're going to have the understanding, and most people are not going to have the understanding to get through the times. All right, it says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So they're not even going to mind the punishments. Okay, all right, here 2 Esdras 16:37, it says what? Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. All right, meaning that they're in full force, so to speak. Okay, so like I couldn't, further explain what it is. Like I said, because I vaguely understand not politics, but economics, which is the blood life of the society and how things work, logistics and all of that type of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put brothers, the elders, algo or in the description, right? For those brothers that if you don't follow the elders already, okay. So spot. Back, right? It says, even so shall the plagues be, shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. And this, we're at the stage that's before this stage, okay? And the algorithm there was the brother Quiet Palm explaining that, and the brother Elder is explaining it. Some stages of this downfall could be spread out a certain period of time, or a certain they can go straight to the next agenda. Okay, so Salaki, 2nd Ezra 16 and 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. Because the only reason why we understand what's really going on in the society is the words, all right? The words of the prophecies, which are through the Spirit are given to the prophets. The prophets are studied to show themselves approved, so they can make it plain upon tables. So he that runneth, he that readeth that will run, okay, and deliver the message, okay. That's what this is about. So that word, all right, it's locking. All right, that word that is saying, hear my word, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon earth. All right, and a pilgrim is one that is a wayfarer, is looking for a miracle, to say the least. All right, you can look up that word on the etymology online, and it'll show you that. It'll say that. Okay. So, continuing on, it says, "He that occupieth merchandise," right? Because they're, in a sense, with this new beast system, consolidating all merchandise. All right, and the only way you're going to be able to purchase this merchandise in this new system that they're about to bring about, the CBDC, all right, central banking digital currency, all right, they're going to make you take, all right, their artifact feature to be able to, buy this merchandise, okay, that they've consolidated, just taking everything over, okay. That's what the beast system is about, controlling everything and playing as God, okay? All right? So it says, he that selleth